captain's try for Kyle Brown.
Kyle Brown runs the whole way, beautifully done.
From small beginnings, South Africa's Kyle Brown has become one of the most respected players and leaders in the game of rugby sevens.
For me, it all started back in primary school when I was really young. But rugby never really captured me then, and I went off, and I think when I was under 10 or under 11, I played a little bit of field hockey. And then one of my mates said to me, just come back, you'll enjoy it, have some fun, you know. And I went back and I really started to enjoy it. We did well, and you know, just like anything in life, if you do well at it, you start to enjoy it.
And that sense of enjoyment was to lead him to the shorter form of the game.
Sevens was pretty late. I think it was in 2008 when we played the first Varsity Cup with UCT that got a little bit of a spot there, and coach called me up late in September, October time of 2008, and he said, would you like to join us for a training camp? And I was over the moon, and that's where it all took off. He phoned me up again, he says, would you like to come to Singapore with us? Well, why not, you know? So yeah, jumped on the plane and went off to Singapore, and you know, turned out pretty well.
As a young player, Brown came into a team of stars, a team destined for immediate success.
To play in Dubai and back in George and win both of them at first two tournaments, I kind of expected that to happen every tournament after that. I didn't realise that I'd actually been part of something really, really special.
Kyle Brown pins back his ears. It's his first try in his sevens career.
I think it really kicked in for me when I became a starter in I think it was in the 5th tournament of the year in Adelaide, and that's when you know when the responsibility really settles on your shoulders, and you start to pick it up from there. I didn't know if I really realized what I was part of until maybe now, maybe last year, until you go through a couple of rough times, and then you look back and you think, geez, it was really part of something special back then. And I suppose what you've got to do is just look forward to try to create those special moments in life again. When we lifted that trophy in Edinburgh that year, it was a big deal. Just one of those like cloud 9 moments. I feel like, geez, this is the way it's supposed to be. This is, we should be winning. Every time we should be winning, and that's what I think made the following 2 seasons quite tough. That not winning the series, and maybe the season after that we didn't do very well, and it was really tough, and it took a lot out of me. But at the same time, it helped me grow a lot and put this game into perspective, and put where we are as a team into perspective, and see how much work we have to do.
And in 2011, his willingness to rise to a challenge brought up another giant career milestone.
Halfway through the season, before we went to Hong Kong, Zandile's stick got injured and Paul Delport got injured, and those were our 2 big leaders at the time. And it was the first time that coach turned to me and said, listen, I'm going to make you captain. It's tough to talk about. It's such a proud moment, such a proud thing to do, and it's real, gutsy, tear-jerker moments that grips you, grips right at your heartstrings, and it's amazing. When you've got such an incredible group of guys around you, it makes the moment that much more special. I'd like to be a captain that leads by example. It's good. It's all good and well to have a lot of the war speeches, and we're going out to battle and die for each other type of thing. And it's great to talk like that, and it's great to get guys hyped like that. But if you're not going to go back it up by what you do out on the field, if you're not willing to die for your cause, to give everything for that cause, then it's kind of empty when you say those things. And if guys can't identify with the fact that you are giving everything, then yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult to go out there and say those kind of things. It doesn't feel right. I think as a player, to survive in the world of sevens, you kind of need to evolve as the years go by. I mean, if you're going to carry on and just be the same type of player that you were when you joined, you'll fade away. I think my style of play is sort of diversified a little bit. I would like to think that a little bit of offloading, a little bit of playmaking. Not a big stepper. I've got more of a swerve than anything. But yeah, I think the one phase of play that I really tried to take control of is the kickoffs. I find it a really important aspect of the game, and a great place to try control a game. And yeah, so I think that's really important for me. I think it's something that I've learned over the last couple of years, that if you're not going to have fun in the job that you're doing, that's exactly what it's just going to be. It's just going to be a job, and it's going to be tough to look back and smile on those memories. This is a wonderful life that we're living. We're really blessed to be where we are. We have great talent, and so many people look up to us and think, wow, what an amazing job. But it's incredibly tough. But the most important thing for us is is to know that you enjoy what you're doing.
Cruelly, Brown suffered a broken leg in Dubai, denying him the chance to compete on home soil and leaving the team with a giant hole to fill.
There will be some concern now with this injury to Kyle Brown, the captain.
Losing Kyle is a massive blow, not both on the field and off the field. He's such a great leader. He does so many things behind the scenes for the guys. And then on the field, his example is just incredible in terms of his restarts, in terms of his attacking play, his defense. He's a fantastic player. So losing him is huge, and lots of our game does revolve around him. But the thing is, we've got plenty of other people that can take his place and play in his position and do equally well. And this is an opportunity for them. We can't change what happened in Dubai, it's done, but we have an opportunity to change what happens in PE. And the guys they're really, really happy to be back home, happy to be playing in Port Elizabeth, where we did really, really well last year. We have fantastic support, and we're just looking for more of that this year.